Hooker chopping right hand. That is always going to be dangerous.
That was a good body shot there by Hooker as well. Caught Ramirez's attention going back.
Another hard, fascinating round as they go toe-to-toe. Tremendous round 3, and they're still fighting. Great respect, but great action.
The main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC, WBO Super Lightweight Championship of the World. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! His professional record, 26 victories, including 17 wins by knockout. He has 3 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Maurice Mighty Mo Hooker! With his trainer, Robert Garcia. His professional record is a perfect one. 24 fights, 24 victories, including 16 wins by knockout from Avenal, California. The reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Super Lightweight Champion of the World, Jose Carlos Ramirez.
Give the fans a good, hard, clean fight, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Will be difficult. Ramirez, normally relentless. Hooker off balance immediately and stumbles back toward the ropes. There's a right hand from Hooker, and now Hooker goes down. Wow! Twice.
4.
I think he might have stepped on his foot, Ramirez.
6.
Twice
7,
he's lost his balance.
8.
Looked like something might have hit him, and then he went down, so that's being ruled a knockdown by Mark Nelson.
Well, Ramirez clearly stepped on his foot.
Again, this is the style matchup. Inside, a hook to the body and a head from Ramirez, and he's training right away. Dangerous thing to do with Hooker.
Good counters there by Hooker there.
Maurice Hooker is a dangerous man with that right hand as he tries a right hand to the body and lands.
It's going to be nice.
Hooker still looks calm, and he lands a right hand there. That's a long, hard right hand. That's his advantage. That's his weapon. And he is calmly assessing the man in front of him. Hard jab by Ramirez. Ramirez is going to have a better work rate, and a real hint of menace in this first round. Sharp jab by Ramirez as he slips under a right hand. And Ramirez is the one who got the knockdown in round 1. We'll take another look.
Watch Ramirez's left foot right there, stepping on Hooker's left foot, and that's what caused the knockdown.
So that's not a knockdown. Should not have been ruled.
But
it's difficult.
But you could see the way that Hooker fell back, waving his arms like he was off balance. It wasn't the punch that did that, with his arms flailing back like that.
I thought so, but it all happens in a flash, Sergio. And
I had Hooker winning the round, but with the knockdown, the edge goes to Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez comes in and quick with the jab, but you can see as Ramirez steps in, he is in danger. He leaves himself slightly open, and Hooker is able to counter with hard shots.
Both throwing power jabs to the body, both of them focusing on the body. Much of a Hooker, but right now Hooker is hooking really nicely off that long jab.
Ramirez trying to smother that right hand by getting in close. It's almost like a Tommy Hearns reach. Good hook by Maurice Hooker.
That's been the best punch so far by Hooker. It's a check hook. He throws a jab. Once Ramirez comes in, a left hook counter.
Good body shot, but then a double up. Left and a right hand by Ramirez. Excellent action so far. Both sides. Body shot. Good hook by Jose Ramirez.
Brutal body shot downstairs by Ramirez.
Well, if you didn't know who was going to win early, I don't think you know who's going to win now. Just at the moment you think Hooker has such a power advantage, Ramirez is able to land hard shots and hooks to the body. Now he's got Hooker pinned up against the ropes. But Ramirez, this is where he wants this fight. Right hand by Ramirez, and then a hook to the body. Hook up to the head. That didn't land too hard.
And he's fighting nicely off the ropes. Right now it's Ramirez landing the better shots.
Hooks to the head by Ramirez, and another hook to the head. And a right hand fighting this way. Ramirez wants to keep it a fight in the kitchen, and he's doing just that. And now he is racking up points, lands another hook. Taking over this round in a big right hand, chopping on Hooker. Didn't land flush, but it landed, and Jose Ramirez imposed his will in that round.
Hooker smiling, and Ramirez saying, that's it, that's all you got, but that was a Ramirez round.
Let's go, baby. All right? Back to the jab. Be patient. You're landing.
There were definitely two halves to that round, Sergio. That was fascinating.
Fight behind the jab and the long right hand. Stay off the ropes.
And Ramirez comes off a very tough fight as well. Very close decision. Barely eked out a win. A majority decision win over Jose Zepeda. Ramirez winning the 12th round. Otherwise, it would have been scored a draw. So he comes in off a tough fight, and now he is in a war. Double up on the hooks by Jose Ramirez, and he is now fluid in his attack, throwing uppercuts and hooks at the same time. Close fight.
I love this. Look at that. Ramirez trying to get an angle on the taller Hooker now. Jabbing and getting an angle, getting on the side with his upper lower body, getting the angles.
Hook to the body by Ramirez. Ramirez is relentless. He is a hard-working fighter. Hooker came in top shape this time around. Made weight first time. It was a huge issue in his last bout. The hook again from Ramirez. He needed 4 tries to make 140 pounds back in March when he beat Michael Lapierre to a good work rate and a wide win on points. There's great body work being done by Jose Ramirez these first few rounds. Putting in the work rate as well. Hooker chopping right hand. That is always going to be dangerous.
That was a good body shot there by Hooker as well. Caught Ramirez's attention going back.
He threw a right hand and landed it as well to the body.
I think he hurt Ramirez with those 2 shots. If Hooker gets this kind of space, when he doesn't fight off the ropes.
Oh, look at Ramirez. Right hand and then hooks to the body. There are a lot of shifts already in this fight. We're only in round 3. Right hand by Hooker.
Normally body punchers don't like getting hit to the body. Chavez with the big champion.
And Hooker threw another hook there that got Ramirez's attention and rattled him just a bit, landing flush with the right hand. Another hard, fascinating round as they go toe-to-toe. Tremendous round 3, and they're still fighting. Great respect, but great action.
You let him get confident. Don't give him a chance to get confident.
Obey the bell. That's it.
But Hooker comes back with a solid right hand right there. Catching Ramirez behind the ear. Back and forth, give and take. Great act. What a right hand there by Hooker.
Ramirez is going to have to stay aggressive. He comes up short with the right hand. Hooker able to get out of danger. And he lands there. Nice jab by Ramirez, and he follows up with a hook. At any moment, bolo action from Hooker. He seems fairly calm. And a good jab by Ramirez, snapping Hooker's head back.
Hooker did the right thing. Once he got his back against the ropes, he distance.
And Ramirez has got to be so cognizant of that chopping right hand, that bazooka right hand, that hook seems to find its target.
If Hooker can stay disciplined behind that jab and that long right hand, Ramirez is going to have a hard time closing that distance. No matter how great he is at closing distance, both these fighters are champions, we know that, but Hooker's looking really good when he gets that distance.
2 or 3 good jabs, all landing, scoring shots from Hooker.
And a great right hand behind it that landed right on Ramirez's jaw.
Hard shots by Hooker as they clash again. And they both want it in almost every round in the final 30 seconds. They both feel that urgency already. Uppercuts by Ramirez. Misses with the hook. Ramirez putting on the hurt. Another action-packed round. And Chris Mannix, round 4, excuse me, how'd you have it?
Had it 10-9. Maurice Hooker thought he landed the cleaner shots there. Solid round for Hooker, but these guys are battling, Brian. Some of these are very close rounds.
And Hooker losing his balance there. Again, just showing you how difficult it is. Right hand from Hooker.
He's looking for that power jab with that slick right hand. Right behind it.
And it stands you right up, Sergio. Good hook by Ramirez. And an uppercut from Hooker. And a hook from Hooker. Good action. Dangerous exchange.
1 minute.
Always dangerous in this fight. Hook and then downstairs by Ramirez. Not from the hook in the body. And now a straight right hand from Ramirez. And now he presses the action and has Hooker back on the ropes. This is where he was so effective in round 2. Ramirez now able to get in his grill. Just missed with that hook. Hooker battles back, straight up the middle. Good body shot by Hooker.
Vicious body shot to the bottom.
That's 3 hard hooks by Maurice Hooker.
Hooker coming right back.
Getting his distance, throwing out the dangerous right hand. A real battle here in round 5. Digging it in again. Gave a little bit of space. Oh, a big hook lands by Hooker. And another! Ramirez, his head was rocked on that one. He continues to move forward, but that had to hurt. Now Ramirez comes back. And he's firing back again. Now that hurt. Every round, tremendous action. Back and forth we go, we're through 5.
Here we're going to see Ramirez bullying Hooker against the ropes with a power jab, then unleashing a right hand. That's where Hooker does not want to be, with his back against the rope. And those punches landed in the middle of the ring, but I thought it was a close round. Hooker landed some really good punches. So did Ramirez, just a great fight.
You don't know who's going to win walking in, and we're feeling the same way now. Great combination there by Jose Ramirez.
The power, the good body movement, but it wasn't until he got to Freddie Roach who helped turn him into a world champion, and he has really blossomed from there.
Freddie Roach to Robert Garcia, just getting the best of both worlds.
Hard hook by Ramirez. Hooker looks hurt. Hooker's dazed. Hooker is bad. It's over. That fast, it's over. Jose Ramirez has ended it. A sudden burst, and it stopped. Hooker had his head snapped back. Mark Nelson says that's enough. And Jose Ramirez is the unified champion at 140 pounds. Wow. With extreme suddenness, Jose Ramirez, relentless, stunning Maurice Hooker and stopping him. What a fight.
And no complaints from Maurice Hooker, doing the classy thing right there. Ramirez ended this fight in devastating fashion with that brutal left hook.
That it just happened that fast.
Just an awesome fight between two champions, and this is what you get when you get a unification. The best meeting the best in their absolute prime.
He pounced immediately. Let's go back to where it started, Sergio.
I believe it was a left hook. There it is right there. Caught Hooker backing up, which is the last thing you want to do if you have the advantage in size. He was out on his feet. I think the referee did exactly what he needed to do.
And Mark Nelson jumps in. It felt sudden. The crowd was fairly upset until they saw the condition Hooker was in a second after that stoppage.
No, I think it was a brilliant stoppage. Hooker was out on his feet and he was getting hit with clean shots. He was out right there, Brian.
Yep. Nelson with an outstanding job. Got right in. And it's not easy to do that. Let's go to the ring and Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute 48 seconds of round number 6. The winner by TKO victory, as referee Mark Nelson calls a halt to the contest. He is now the unified WBC, WBO super lightweight champion of the world, Jose Carlos Ramirez.
Sergio, I asked Jose earlier.